Next, please help me welcome to the stage District 2 Councilmember Julie Spilsbury. Councilmember Julie Spilsbury is joined this evening by her husband Jeremy Spilsbury, daughters Cameron, Lauren, and Lydia Spilsbury, along with daughter Miranda Birch and son-in-law Jacob Birch. Beginning her second term on the Mesa City Council, Julie Spilsbury has lived in Mesa's District 2 for more than 20 years with her husband and 6 children. Julie and Jeremy Spilsbury are both products of Mesa Public Schools, and together they ran a family tree care business for over 2 decades. She also attended Brigham Young University. Inspired by her parents, who were teachers, Julie was very active with Mesa Public Schools while raising her children. She has a drive and passion for supporting Mesa's children of all ages. For the past 4 years, she has fostered community partnerships and built relationships with those she works with and represents. I know she'll continue to bring her kind and caring spirit as she continues to serve on the Mesa City Council. We'll now begin the swearing in.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Julie Spilsbury, do solemnly swear
I, Julie Spilsbury, do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Arizona,
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Arizona,
that I will bear truth, faith, and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and defend them against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and defend them against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I will faithfully and impartially
and I will faithfully and impartially
discharge the duties of the office of Councilmember District 2,
discharge the council's
the duties
duties of Council District 2
of the city of Mesa, Arizona,
of the city of Mesa, Arizona,
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations. And now I'll have you sign the oath.
You're welcome for not hugging each of my kids as I came up here. Welcome, Rich. I can't even see where you are now, but where are you? Oh, you're right there. Okay, welcome. We're happy to have you. And huge shout out to our Mesa Chamber Choir. That was fun to see them. I had children sing in that and was the booster president of the choir there for so many years, so that was great. I am so incredibly grateful to be here and to have the opportunity to serve for 4 more years. This feels so surreal to me to be doing this for the second time. 4 years ago, we were still in the throes of COVID, and we were outside at the Mesa Amphitheater, freezing. Those of you that were there will remember how cold it was that night. This really feels like my first official swearing in. So much has happened since then. I read through my speech from 2021 a couple of days ago, and I had to laugh at how naive I was and how I truly had no idea what I was getting myself into. I tell people often that this is the hardest thing I have ever done, besides raising 6 children, which is actually the hardest thing I've ever done. I have grown in ways that I could have never possibly imagined. It has truly been a fire hose of information, and I have learned so incredibly much. I have met the most amazing people and worked with some of the absolute best staff and community members. I've been exposed to people, ideas, and issues that I had previously been unfamiliar with. I have laughed and I have cried. I have cried. Everyone knows I cry. And I have been brought to my knees over and over and over. I am not the same person that I was 4 years ago. And I actually like this version of myself so much better than the Julie of 4 years ago. As a recovering people pleaser, I had no idea that 4 years later I would have so many people mad at me. So many people mad at me. This has been so incredibly hard for me to deal with and to maneuver through in my life. I have lost friendships with lifelong friends, neighbors, and even some family members who are upset at decisions that I've made. But I can stand up here and say with all honesty that I know who I am, that I am so proud of how I have chosen to react and respond in some incredibly difficult and tough situations. This is not an easy job. We have to make really hard decisions and unpopular decisions. But I've always tried to do what I feel is right for me and for our city. And I am so grateful for that. I have no regrets. I have learned and have grown immensely from these experiences and will continue to learn and listen moving forward. I, like Rich mentioned, am grateful for differing opinions. And you might wonder, why am I even saying that? But it's because I believe it. How boring and not good for our city if we all agreed on everything all the time. We can learn as we listen to opposing voices and try to understand and recognize that we might not fully understand everything. This is how we come up with better and more creative solutions to these incredibly complex problems. The disagreement or conflict is not bad. We need that intellectual and ideological diversity. The problem is when contempt enters the conversation. I am committed to showing kindness, compassion, and respect while I passionately use my voice to speak up. I'm not perfect at this, but I will keep trying. I so appreciate the respect and dignity that has been portrayed on our city councils over the last 4 years. We haven't always agreed, but I know that this is why we were able to get so many great things accomplished. I'm looking forward to our new city council doing the same. I have great hopes and expectations for this to be so. I want to give the hugest shout out to my sounding board, my rock, my biggest cheerleader. My husband, Jeremy. We have been through a lot over the last 27 years, 27 and a half years. And we've been through so much over the last 5 years, and I could not do this without him. And to my amazing children, I have been blessed with the best. This is half of them. I'm missing a daughter, a son and a daughter-in-law, and my bonus daughter and her husband, so I've got 5, and I'm missing 5. But I am so incredibly proud of them and the amazing humans that they are. Their support truly means everything to me. I love that we get to do life together, even if it means I had 6 of them in my house for 3 weeks over the holidays. It's been nonstop fun. I am so grateful for my sister Jamie for always being there through it all. And for my incredible parents who have taught me how to live by the way that they live their lives every day. And so much extended family on both sides, the Wold side and the Spilsbury side, that love me and support me despite all of my weaknesses. And some very special friends who have shown way more faith in me than I deserve. I am who I am because of the amazing people in my life, and I will be forever grateful. I'm so grateful for the neighbors and friends and community members, especially in District 2, but throughout the whole city, who gave time, money, and encouragement to get me reelected to the city council. I have felt so much support. And Ryan Smith, if you're still here, thank you for everything. I wish I could list off every single person by name with the city of Mesa. I started to, and then I realized that was ridiculous because I wanted to thank everyone. I have had the most amazing experiences with the most amazing people for the last 4 years, and I've learned so much. Our 7th floor is incredible. Our city management, Chris, and all of you. I wanted to say everyone by name, and I can't. All of our department directors and all of their staff that have so patiently let me ask all the questions and help me understand all the things. All of our district coordinators, our PIO, our Channel 11 crew, the list goes on and on. For our incredible public safety departments, I have learned so much about servant leadership from our outstanding chiefs. They are heroes of mine. And Mayor Giles, I already said what I wanted to say at your farewell party, but I have to at least say here, thank you for your amazing leadership, your integrity, and your friendship. I will be eternally grateful. The biggest thanks goes to Melissa Hollenbeck, my District 2 coordinator. She was the surprise I never knew I needed and the reason that I can do what I do. I will never be able to express adequate thanks for her help, her support, and her friendship. She is truly amazing. Can you imagine how much she has to listen to me cry? Almost done. The only reason that I ever wanted to do this in the first place is because I love Mesa. I grew up in Mesa, as did my husband, and we very intentionally chose to raise our kids here. I love to serve, and I love helping build community for all. And I feel strongly that I have more to offer. Mark, Rich, Frankie, Jen, Alicia, and Scott, I know that we can make great things happen working together, even when we disagree, and I know that we will continue to move this amazing city in the right direction. Thank you.